Rihanna, hi, welcome. Please have a seat. So, the reason I called you here today is because I have quite a few things on my mind that I would absolutely love to converse with you about, but let's get the formalities and disclaimers out of the way first, shall we? So, for starters, as you can see, there is a tape recorder on the table. This conversation will be recorded for liability purposes. And if at any point in time I mispronounce your name for the duration of this conversation, please forgive me. Also, I want to thank you for selecting me as one of your crochet pattern testers, especially considering the fact that I just started crocheting at the end of this past November, and I've never made anything from a pattern before. And another thank you for sending a written pattern with abbreviations rather than one of those patterns that have crop circle looking instructions, because I don't know how to read those kinds of hieroglyphics yet. And if you would have sent me that pattern in that form, I would have had to send it back, because absolutely not. So let's get started. I was under the impression that crocheting was a relaxing and therapeutic granny core activity, but you seem to have alternative ideas, which is okay because variety is the spice of life, right? But I'm finding that your pattern is a little bit more spicy than I thought it would be, and I feel like it really has the potential to push some people into how can I put this, a deep, dark psychosis well beyond the point of no return. And I did have to step away from the pattern after row, I don't know. And but luckily for me, I do have a wonderful psychotherapist on speed dial, and he was able to do some really extensive damage control. I'm happy to report that after 3 months of intensive, rigorous psychotherapy and 16 consecutive naps, and also 11 gallons of cheesecake ice cream and a little bit of primal screaming in the backyard, I am almost back at 100%. Not quite, but almost. So I don't know what exactly went wrong, but I promise you on everything that I stand for, I did not have 3 teachers in the classroom instead of just one, and I do know how to read. I've always regarded myself as a highly intelligent person. So I read your pattern, I followed the steps, I did the chains, I turned the work. I'm wondering why my bag does not look like your crossbody bag. I almost don't want to show you this, but I'm gonna show you. I took this out of the evidence room, so shh. But okay, as you can see, these stitches don't match the stitches in your pattern. I don't know what happened. So what I'm wondering is, did you send all of the testers the same pattern? Or, because I know you like variety, again, the spice of life thing, right? So did you conspire with anyone to make this medieval torture chamber bottom of the castle pattern, or you just made this up yourself? I mean, I'm gonna let you know right now that I am in fact going to frog this, and I don't want to escalate this to the higher ups because you know how they can be. So what I'm suggesting and proposing is mediation and sensitivity training. How do you feel about that? Great. So, what I'm going to do is have my assistant email you with all of the details and